Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Scorpio. Now this will be your 2025 read. If you are new to my channel or you've been here before, welcome. Take the bits that resonate, leave the bits that don't. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to read some oracle, just kind of find out what your focus will be or should be, and yeah, what else is going to go on in the whole year, not so much per month. And then we'll do some tarot. All right. Coming more for Scorpio. Okay, for some of you, you might feel like whatever you have been trying to manifest has not yet happened, like you haven't yet received it, and it's all you can, focus on. Like, you want this thing. You thought maybe 2024 was going to be a year. It hasn't happened. And you're possibly thinking of settling. So for some of you, let's see if we can get more information. I feel like you settle, though, you're going to end up with a karmic partner, someone that's going to teach you lessons. It's not really what you want. There's grief. More. Spring may be important. We're in summer at the moment, so spring is towards the end of the year in Australia. There's also a lack of action. So maybe at the moment, like as of 2025 or just before 2025, you might find yourself, you're not like, okay, here's an example. You want love. You want to find your person, right? Let me just adjust this a little bit. So, okay, so it's like you want something, but you're not taking any action to actually get it. Like, are you really putting yourself out there? Is your heart really open? You've gone through grief that maybe you haven't dealt with. There still needs to be forgiveness. Maybe also your self-worth is something that's going to be a focus. I mean, I know I'm a Scorpio, and I know that I've also been focusing on my self-worth for the last couple of years. And, I still have times where I don't feel good enough, or I can't compete to other people. And it's not even about that, though. Like, if somebody's for you, it won't be about you competing. You won't have to compete. This person that you're trying to manifest, if this is about love, which I guess it is because we talked about karmic partner. So there's distance. So for some of you, distance may be an issue. Like, maybe they live in a different country, or they live in a different place than you do, and it's too hard to actually meet each other because not even in the same country. It could also be, I mean, first of all, that will create a huge challenge. I'm also getting from that picture, though, that some of you haven't walked away from something else, or they haven't walked away from something else. There's still that, like, Eight of Cups energy where somebody needs to, like, leave a situation. I mean, you know what you want and you're going to get it. It's just, it's going to take a little bit of time. It might happen by spring. Marriage, lasting love, making a home life, or settling down. So, I mean, that's what you want. That's what you're trying to manifest. Interesting. On the bottom, you've got winding road, and it says having a long way to go or taking many detours. Many loves, complicated. So, like, even look at the pictures. And remember how I said about the Eight of Cups, walking away? It's exactly that. Like, you both have this path. Maybe there's that needing to walk away, like I said. Maybe some of you actually need to create distance between you and the person that maybe you're with, the karmic, before this will happen. But yeah, for some of you, you are taking many detours. I mean, that's all about lessons in life. Trust me, I've had a lot of those. So things are definitely just taking a bit more time than what, you would hoped. But you've got here, trust, believe in love, making magic. Like, whatever you're asking for is manifesting. You just got to keep the faith. You might also be going through some time where you're questioning, your decisions in life, your current decisions, your past actions, like, you're doubting, I mean, it's easy to get down when something you're after isn't happening. I'm going to put that card down here too. You've definitely been on a detour. Like, it hasn't been an easy, straightforward path for you. It's weird. I just had this image of, like, walking on the train tracks, and then, you get to the next spot and you're thinking, okay, this is where it's going to manifest. And then it's like, oh no, you've got to get a boat. Oh crap. Okay. So you get in a boat, sail across to wherever. And then it's like, oh crap, now I've got to get a plane or whatever, like, there's this, like, it's just like this path never ends. It's like, when am I going to get to the desired outcome? When am I going to achieve what it is that I desire in life? Yeah, same shit, different day. Trust me, I know all about that at the moment. I'm in a moon boot, so same shit, different day for me, which is so true. But there's an offer, not moving. As I said, I feel like the not moving is needing to make that decision to leave a situation. But it's also about taking action. Like, you're not willing to, like, spread your wings and fly. Like, take the leap of faith, like the Fool card. You're not... It's okay to say you have faith and you're believing, but by you not taking that leap of faith, you're not really proving to the universe, well, I believe. I'll just stay here and just in case. But you have an offer. So there is going to be an offer coming in. And I feel like this person, you might think they're, like, fake flexing, but they're not. Like, if this person says they've got money, they've got money. If this person, half of the time, I don't even feel like this person is going to, like, show off. I don't feel like this person's going to be like, I've got so much money and here's my Ferrari and my, whatever mansion. Like, that's not, I don't get, like, that's not that kind of person. Yeah, I don't see this going bad. I feel like the offer that's going to come in is somebody that looks like they're quite genuine. Like, their reflecting is in reverse. You've got giving money, so they're obviously a good person. You're dodging bullets in reverse. So maybe this person, it's not about them. Maybe it's more that, like, you don't realize that the reason that you've gone through the shit that you have is because it wasn't for you. Like, you dodged a bullet. You might not see it. I feel like yours is more like, even with the grief card, I feel like it's more, poor me, like, oh, why is it not happening for me? And oh my God, I get that. Trust me, I get that. Like, it's frustrating and it hurts, your heart when you see people and you're happy for them, they're having good things happen in their life, but at the same time it's like, when is it me? When do I get my shot? Like, I get that, trust me. This read is like resonating for me just as much as hopefully it will for others. Just be careful of staying in that grief victim mode. Okay, tell me more. The score. Healing heart. Yep. Toxicity, past relationships, grief, whatever grief you've had. Also the fact that you haven't yet got whatever you want in life. Now, you do have ascending and you've also got love call. So, as I said, you are... Oh, and then you've got paradise on the bottom. Yay. Like, whatever you desire is coming. Like, this sweet home that you want, this thing that you're trying to manifest. It's like, you heal your heart, you are going to be ascending. So as soon as you do this work on you, that's going to help you ascend. Someone is going to tell you that they like you, like I said, an offer. This is going to happen. There is going to be some sort of offer coming in, and you've got paradise on the bottom. Like, you are going to get what you want. You're going to be in this honeymoon phase. You are going to be enjoying each other's company. It's playful. There's happiness. There's joy. There's, like, everything that you want. It's like paradise. Oh, gives me goosebumps. Tell me more for Scorp. So maybe 2024 wasn't the year. Maybe that the 2024 was more about you healing and you ascending. I'm going to put the ascending card here too. Like, I feel like, you've been through it. So you've had to do that healing work. And the self-work and get some self-worth and, then you'll get what you want. And I feel like that's going to happen in 2025. Okay, what's the card there for? Yeah, I feel like where you've come from, because we talked about grief and healing your heart, and the card that came out, sorry, my eyebrow's itchy. The card that came out was backstab, pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bomb, and love hate. Like, I feel like that's where you've come from, because I was talking about that at the time. So you've definitely been in a place where all you've had is hurt, right? You've been messed around, you've been hurt, drama, it was karma. You know, you could have had some sort of mental breakdown for some of you. Like, I do feel like this path that you've been on, the windy path, this was all things that you had to go through so you could learn and ascend. Yeah, because you'd gone into it thinking that, you know, this is like a fairy tale, and it wasn't. Like, people want to give you the illusion that they're going to offer you this fairy tale, and then they don't. So, and you might have been getting readings about that. You know, you might be thinking at the moment you're in this this place of like still going through this, or still trying to heal from this. Yeah, it's interesting. It says karmic lesson. For some of you, you still haven't learnt the lesson. And the lesson was that you need to take time to heal so that you don't keep repeating the pattern and break the cycle. So you can ascend, right? You've got praying, faith, healing, meditation. So I feel like this is where you're going to be at. I feel like, you know, you're feeling anxious, you're feeling like a decision needs to be made, you're feeling like time's running out for some of you. I don't feel like the new, though, I don't see it as being bad. But the person that, or the person or people that you have been in relationships with, you know, you might have even got engaged or married to this person, like they popped the question. Like, you didn't see that they were hiding accounts. You didn't see that they wanted to trap you. You didn't see that they were going to break your heart, you know. And I feel like for some of you, they really just wanted to waste your time. Like, that's an evil person right there. Like, if they know that you're concerned, for example, like me, right? I want kids. So for someone to waste my time, that's a huge thing, because I'm 46. I don't have time to waste, right? But at the same time, I believe that I can manifest whatever I want, and I believe that I will have children. I believe that, like, I'm putting that out there, and there's no reason why the universe can't make it happen, just because I can't see in my human mind that, you know, when you get to 46, generally people don't have kids or whatever, they've already had them, or don't have them, if, you know, they just don't bother if that's what. But I want them, right? So it's like, what the hell is that? So yeah, I just feel like some people try to waste your time, and they'll sell you this illusion that they're going to give you what they want, and then when it doesn't work, they wasted how many years of your life, months, days, weeks of your life, you know. And sometimes you're like, it causes more anxiety, it causes a whole heap of negative emotions. All right, tell me more for Scorpio. And I feel like you're not the only one, though, that this does, like, hurt. I feel like it does cut both ways, even though you might not think it does. It does. As much as this person might be the biggest liar or whatever, they've intentionally hurt you, but it still hurts them. They might not admit it, but it still does. You feel like you're just kind of like going through the motion of like every day, like same shit, different day, like I said. You've got other loves again. So somebody may be dealing with somebody from the past. Like I said, you know, someone needs to walk away from the past or walk away from a situation. It takes two. Someone is not committed, incompatible, conflicted. What did I say? It's a vicious circle, as I said. Someone's keeping possibilities with roving eyes. Yeah, like the person that you have been involved with, it isn't a good person. Like they've got roving eyes. They dangle partial truths. There's like a tangled web. Toxic. They think you're a conquest. Trouble follows them around. They probably have addictions. They've been burned. They're afraid to love someone because they've had unhealed trauma themselves. They're not willing to settle down or be responsible. They could be like a bikey or whatever for some of you. They have a fierce temper. They're two-faced. Like it goes on and on and on, right? Joker's underneath that. So yeah, like I could be there forever telling you different types of people. But I'm just telling you, this person is karmic. My whole body's goosebumping again. Like this person, you're better off. You dodged a bullet, like that other card said. Tell me more. Yeah, and for some of you, you then got this like light bulb moment, like aha moment. And it's like, I can do this on my own. I need to make a change. Like something's not working the way it is currently. So I need to make a change, and only I can change me, and only I can make that change. So yeah, you're gonna build anew, like start again. For some of you, it's, you know, you're going to be growing, you're going to get away, possibly be alone, have some time by yourself. Some of you might like go on vacation, something like that, going places. For some of you, it might just be that you need some time. You're confused, maybe you're up in the air, but whatever's coming says here it's going to be full of promise and it's in reach. So it's coming, like it's closer than you know. Just keep on working on you, right? Keep on manifesting, keep on all of the, you know, the positive things. Put yourself out there, take action, like I said. Leave the past behind. Don't try and compare a new love to what you've had, because what you had was shit, right? It was toxic. It was, I just mentioned like a billion different things that's wrong with the person. Any of them, or all of them, or one of them, or two of them, whatever could be what your person was like. And probably there's others. So any toxic kind of trait, it's a toxic relationship. So don't compare something that's amazing or could be amazing with something that's complete shit. It's like chalk and cheese. Be aware of not being needy. Like make friends, spend time with them, but also take time by yourself. You know, so you don't have to stress out. You don't have to worry about anything else. You just take some time by yourself. Be okay on your own. You know, for some of you, you feel like there's no one out there that's going to be compatible to you. Like you're thinking, oh, there's no match. Like, and if even if you think that there possibly is someone, you're like, I don't know how they're gonna materialize in my life. Like, I don't go anywhere, I don't really do anything. You know what? You could be going to the supermarket and bloody buying a hot chicken, and next thing you know, you've come across somebody who reaches for the same hot chicken, and next thing you know, you're like organizing dinner together. Shit happens. Whatever's meant to happen is gonna, you know, the universe will work with it. You can't fix people, so remember that. They have to want to change. So either accept them as they are or let them go. And for me, that was a huge ass lesson. You can't stop someone being a junkie. If they want to be a junkie or a loser and don't want to have a job and work, then you can't make somebody. So you don't need rescuing, and you don't want to be with somebody who needs rescuing. You don't want to be with somebody who body shames you, right? There's nothing wrong with the way you are. Maybe this is even you feel this way. Maybe you're like, oh, I'm so unattractive. Who's going to want to be with me? So make a change. If you're not happy with how your hair looks, do something about it. You know, if you, oh, my nose is so itchy now. Sorry, intuition. If you're not happy with your weight, I know that I'm not happy with my weight. So for the last like couple of months, I've been trying to work on that. And I'm like, well, I was nearly 12 kilos down, and then I had a big weekend and put a little bit of weight back on. So now I'm back to 11 kilos. I lost a kilo yesterday by working hard. So, you know, it's not going to happen overnight, but at the same time, I have to love me so that someone else will love me, because I want to make sure I'm accepting somebody good, not somebody toxic. Just give me one sec. Sorry, I had to itch my nose. Okay, so yeah. Also, I feel like this card here where it talks about need rescuing, it's also about taking action. It's like upright, it's like you're waiting for love to save you, but you must stop waiting and start looking. And currently that's not happening. You might be, oh wow, this is like, what is it about railway lines? Remember what I said about railway lines? Like, and that was just like a joke, kind of like a kind of an example, but like that I was seeing in my head. But I see railway lines. I don't know, maybe someone lives a train like trip away from you or something. It can also be though that maybe you're chasing people that are unavailable. So I don't know whether you're trying to chase people that are in relationships or whatever. There's no boundaries. So maybe you've been working on, or you will work on, getting boundaries. Also, lust is not love. So don't get like tricked into thinking that just because you think that this person's, you know, great in bed or they're really amazing looking, that, you know, it's going to be love, because it doesn't mean that at all. I've got a few like quote cards too, which I want to have a go and read. These ones are not that easy to shuffle. Exactly. The start is what stops most people. You've got to take that first, like, it's hard. It's so hard. It's like you've got to take that leap, right? You've got to take that first step, even if it means, like, we're talking about, like, leaving other situations. So maybe you just got to maybe start packing some stuff. Maybe just go through and get rid of all your shit that you don't want, so you have less to pack later. Like little things. It doesn't even have to be big things to start with, but it's like you've got to make a start. If you don't make a start, you're just going to continue to stay where you are. It says, don't make me walk when I want to fly. And it came out in reverse. And it just reminds me of what I said about spread your wings and fly with the action card in reverse. And I feel like it's the same kind of message. Like, you've got to take action. It seems to be like a very clear message. If you don't take that first step. You were looking for a sign? This is it. Well, here we go. Hello. Well done, universe. I know my value and will not lessen or shrink myself for anything or anyone. Exactly. And by you healing your heart and ascending, that is exactly right. I am powerful and brave. You can do this. You can take the first step. You can do this. And you've also got, I see the person in the mirror and love them for who they are. Self-worth. Exactly. I am in charge of my own life. As I said, you can only change you. I'm constantly growing and evolving into a better person. My past might be ugly, but I'm still gorgeous. There's some nice quotes for you. But yes, definitely true. How hard is that you've got to take that first like leap of faith, that first little step. That's why some people settle in the end, because it's just easier. That's how they see it. Whoops. You have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. You've got to know I am enough. It says, I am beautiful just as I am. I am loved just as I am. I am worthy just by being me. I don't need to fit in. I just need to be myself, and the right people will come into my life. Those who see me and appreciate me for all that I am. Under that, you've got present. And this is all about overcoming any bumps. It says, in this present moment, I have nothing to worry about. I take life step by step as I follow my desires and intuition, joyfully overcoming any bumps along the way. When I live like this, I don't have to worry about the future. Exactly. Live in the now. Enjoy the now. I did a video on TikTok about this the other day. You know, we stress about what's going to happen in the future, but hasn't even happened yet. You're not appreciating now if you're too busy focusing on the future. So, and I feel like, you know, you need to get out there and talk to people, because if you don't talk to people, how can you expect to meet anyone? Oh, this is so relevant to what I said as well. Oh, itchy eye. Oh, that one there's got a path on it. Look. Windy path that ends with the sun. I am in a state of allowing for all that I desire. Interesting. The rest of the card, not so much, but like just the picture and the message. But this one, opportunities for growth. Everything is happening for me and my evolution. I am not a victim of the things that happen. I take ownership of my life and make the best of the challenges along my journey. I see how difficult moments help me to become my best version, and I am thankful for them. Like, it's exactly what I've been saying this whole time. All right, let's get one more and then we'll do some tarot. Can I get a card for Scorpio, please? You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one. How spot on are all of these? Like, that's exactly what we said before. you've got to let go of the past. You don't want to settle. Just because my path is different doesn't mean I'm lost. As I said, don't expect to see a change if you don't make one. You've got to take that first step. You know, you can't, as I said, as it says, you can't expect things to be different if you don't change. I'm going to use my animal deck, which is just huge. I don't know why I chose to do that one, but I had a feeling. So I did, and they're like, I can't even shuffle. They're so big. All right, 4 cards for Scorpio, please. Oop. I think that's like about 4 cards. Roadrunner, snake, jellyfish, caterpillar. Oh, you've got more than 4. Rooster and hummingbird are both in reverse. And on the bottom, the stag. It's interesting that the ones that are in reverse, the rooster and the hummingbird, were both the 3 of Wands and the 4 of Wands, both in reverse. Not wanting to leave the past behind, and it's easier to stay in your comfort zone. All right, let's start with the Knight of Swords, Scorpio. You've got Knight of Swords and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So the Knight of Swords talks about something needing to change, and this person can also be very like goal oriented. They could be all about the truth, working like the police or defense, something like that. Lawyer, could work in that kind of career. Sorry. Every time I do intuitive readings, I like yawn or hiccup, one or the other. Or my nose gets itchy, or my eyes get itchy, something itches. Anyway. So yeah, determined, driven to succeed. Like, it can be all or any of those, but it's like you might meet this person and not really be, either you're not or they're not like available, like wanting love at that particular point. They're not, you know, and I feel like it could be them. So, you know, when we talk about distance and challenges, that create space between you both, and maybe this person lives at a distance. The other thing can also be that somebody, one or both of you, are not ready for love. Maybe you got out of a relationship recently, maybe they got out of a relationship recently. So they maybe still need to even do the healing. You do have the Ace of Swords, which is a new beginning as well, and the Nine of Pentacles, which is they're both all about success under that. 6 of Wands, success. So there is going to be like success here, a new beginning. They can be very independent and they want someone the same. Somebody that's very, you know, self-sufficient as well. But yeah, like all of those cards are about success. So don't worry. This is, I guess this is the part where you just need to have faith and you know, believe. Now, the snake is next, which is like transformation. It can also be like some huge change, like some chaos or something big that, you know, makes you change. It's like dealing with a snake, right? But you went through this transformation, and it's this chaos or whatever, and it makes you need to transform. Like for example, if you're in a relationship where you've got no boundaries, you soon learn, okay, look, I'm in this cycle of people or person where they haven't listened or paid attention to my boundaries, and I also let people cross my boundaries, and I shouldn't have. And it's like you're now needing to, you liberate yourself from that situation, and then you need to transform. Can I get the card, please, to go with the snake? Tower. Yeah, and like, I mean, unfortunately, you got two of the two cards that are all about heartbreak and emotional pain, right? So there's no way around that. I mean, obviously, you were in some sort of commitment, or not you, your person, or you, could be either or, take as resonates. But like, whoever this roadrunner was, I feel like whatever chaos happened, whatever happened in the relationship, it caused a lot of heartbreak. It caused a lot of like a disappointment. It caused grief. It caused trauma. You know, they had to like start again. And I feel like we even had those cards up here. And I was saying that maybe you're in that place, but maybe your person is in that place. Generally, this could be a twin flame situation because you could even be mirroring each other. So we'll see what cards come out. The Devil was in reverse. It's like not wanting to let go of like toxic people, toxic relationships, toxic situations, whatever. Even though you know it's not good for you, you know they're a snake, right? Yes, I mean, sometimes it's easier because we've got kids, or we've got like a family, or we've got things, material things that we don't want to lose, or we've got, we've spent like however many years with this person, and it's like, oh, waste of time. Like that was wasted time, you know, like we look at all these things every time, and then we go, oh, it's easier to stay in our comfort zone. It's easier to stay in the situation and settle. The Tower is here to go like, you're not meant to be with, you know, the snake. You're meant to be with somebody that appreciates you and loves you, and you're going to have the best future. So I need to like step in because you're not willing to just walk away because you don't want heartbreak and pain and all these things. So I'll do it for you. And it will cause, the universe causes some big like chaos or something in your life that you go, okay, this is over. There's no other option. I see the Queen of Cups is next. And this can be that, you know, you're very intuitive, you're very compassionate, you know, you could be a mom, intuitive, empathetic, supportive, yeah, like very caring, and like you want that kind of person. You've also got King of Swords with that. And we had King of Swords before, didn't we? Oh, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, and now we've got the King of Swords. The Authority comes out again. They could come across as someone quite serious, emotionally detached. And I feel like that's a protective, so you could either be one or both, but I feel like your person, if this is your person that's not ready for love when you meet, whoever that person is, it's like, if it's you or them, I feel like there's the one person who is very loving, caring, you know, Queen of Cups energy, which the Queen of Cups, I mean, as much as the King of Cups is generally Scorpio, the Queen of Cups, sometimes people say that that can be Scorp as well. So I feel like you're more of the Queen of Cups energy, and the person that you're meeting comes across as the King of Swords. Very logical, very analytical, but they come across like emotionally detached. And that's probably just because they've been through hurt, just like you have. And maybe you've just healed more than they have. Ace of Swords is on the bottom again. All right. Then we have the Four of Pentacles, the Caterpillar. Four of Pentacles. I feel like that card wanted to come out. Wheel of Fortune. So you're definitely breaking a cycle. The Empress is here. Divine Feminine. This is like fate, positive changes. It's like whatever's coming for you, like this relationship, you might fear and have fear, and they might also have fear, because whatever you've been through, you wanted long-term security, but all you've got is hurt, right? There could be a fear of abandonment, fear of like loss, whatever. At the same time, I feel like this is part of the reason why you both are kind of scared to kind of put yourself out there, because neither of you want to get hurt again. But this is like the wheel is going to turn, right? So you are breaking cycles. There is whatever you two meet. Sorry, my sage has gone out. When you guys meet, it's fated. You don't have to stress. I feel like it's all about the right time. It won't pass you by. Whatever's meant for you will not pass you by. But it's definitely about cycles, changes, positive changes, you know, a lot of good luck. Like things are going to start happening that are going to be amazing. But it's when it's the right time. Because at the moment, you know, this person may be in that place of being hurt. So they're emotionally detached because they don't want to get hurt again. And it could also be the same with you. Now with the 3 and 4 of Wands in reverse, like I said, not being able to let go of the past, like you needing somebody here, both one of you, whatever, is needing to let go of the past. But it's like also feeling like you want something amazing, but there's obstacles for that happening. So, you know, you might feel frustrated, but at the same time, you still haven't let go of your past. And the same with them. Also, you've got the 3 of Wands, and as much as like I want to say, as much as you need to possibly, like, it's feeling like nothing's really happening, like it's so slow, I feel like when you're both ready, it might go a whole heap quicker. I think because of that hurt, that's what makes, yeah, look, not wanting to let go. Yeah, somebody here just can't let go of the past yet. But so I feel like it's more not even just about the person, but it's more about the disappointment, the being hesitant to open your heart again, or them to open their heart again. It is hard to do. The Devil. Queen of Swords. You got King of Swords and Queen of Swords. With the Ace of Pentacles. It's like going through, I want to say, either the person that they were with or the person you were with, they might have thought that was their person, right? But the person, instead of being upright with the King of Swords, because they're the King of Swords, theirs was a karmic, and we had karmic person before. This is like they were more somebody who didn't talk to them nicely, didn't treat them nicely, was deceitful and bitchy and sly and cold-hearted, like complete different to this person. And it's not even like they're not even all about emotion. They're more about truth and communication with the swords. But yeah, there was just either no communication, and maybe even now there's no communication between them and this person. There is going to be a new opportunity with stability and security and prosperity, abundance, all those things. But they need to like let something go. I feel like they haven't yet dealt with their betrayal, or they didn't want to, you know. I feel like they were the ones that were tolerating a lot. I don't know if they walked away or what, but I do feel like there wasn't something that, you know, they're not someone who just gives up that easy. They don't, you know, get into a relationship or get married and or engaged or whatever and think, okay, I'm going to walk away. Like, you know, this is somebody I feel like who would want to try everything. Like they're committed. And the Sun card underneath that. And then I said to you, so this is what you can bring them. And it's going to start happening quickly. I feel like you've both been manifesting each other. And it can work out. Like the Sun card is the best card in the deck. You know, unfortunately though, you know, there are memories. There is nostalgia. They may also have kids with the other person, or you might have kids with your other person, your past person. Trust your intuition. And I feel like somebody here needs to be aware of very, like, feeling possessive. You know, somebody might need boundaries. They're insecure. Maybe someone's stingy with their money. On the other deck on the bottom, somebody felt stuck, like maybe because of the kids or whatever, they felt stuck. And it's like, but it was their own thoughts that made them stuck. Oh my God, this is a really long read. I'm really sorry. But yeah, there was definitely a need to learn. Like, this was a spiritual lesson. And then somebody is going to come in, true love. You know, it's going to take strength, new opportunities. Like, nothing bad. So just keep the faith. It's going to happen when it happens. I mean, obviously, we don't know what goes on with, or what is going on in our other person's life. So yeah, you might be at that place where it's like, poor me, but you don't know what's going on in their life currently either. So anyway, that is what I have. I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, on my clock. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a sign for you. All right. Thanks so much. Have a great new year, and I'll catch you in 2025. Bye.